Captain's Log Supplemental. Stardate 0207202010.4. Starship Excelsior Log NCC 7746. I have a small update for you all. So we got through our phone calls with every helping organization, homeless shelter, and so forth in Pittsburgh and in Philadelphia. Let's just say it didn't go according to plan. Basically, they said unless you have Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania Medicaid and you're still at Pennsylvania Station or the USS Pennsylvania or its equivalent stations like Philadelphia or the Pittsburgh, you're not going to get any help. So basically, that goes back to either two options right now, which is option one is basically a go anyways. So Commander Chloe's mom, that's what I'm going to call her, she has things lined up to take a shuttle from the USS Seattle to the USS Pittsburgh. Fortunately, the problem with the shuttle transport is I have to arrange small light shuttle transport from Friday Harbor Station to Anacordia, from Anacordia Station to the Mount Vernon, from the Mount Vernon to downtown Seattleite, to board another shuttle to go from the Seattleite to SeaTac Station, where she will board to take the shuttle. More likely being stopping at Phoenix, Denver, Chicago, and finally landing on the USS Pittsburgh, or Pittsburgh Station. So right now, she'll leave Monday night and she won't take off until Tuesday morning, which means 3 days to get things in order to make this happen, because Chloe literally wants to leave Monday evening, which means unless they calibrate time schedule a little different, the time schedule is she will be leaving at before 0600 in the morning to head back to her home station, which in my opinion isn't bad, but it isn't great either. So as you all can see, I'm wearing my new shirt. It's got the Union Jack on it. That's cool. I guess the Blackfish is a British thing. So anyway, so the point is Chloe's basically got everything lined up. The problem is the people basically can't help her. So unless she stays with her mother, there's only one other option, which is option number 2, which is sorry, blowing my nose. Option number 2 would be Chloe would be staying here. Now I know Chloe doesn't want to because whatever reason. She says absolutely not. So there might be a small delay in her traveling out even after Monday night. Depends on the advocate. The advocate gave us all the numbers yesterday, and we did all the calling today, and it came back to Nanka. Nada, zip, zap, zilch. So basically, with zippity, zappity, zilchity. So what it means is there's a small roadblock, but it ain't going to stop Chloe from leaving. Chloe wants to leave, let her leave. The roadblock is not me, and the roadblock is her. Now, the other option, I know my family's probably watching this going, you shouldn't have got your hopes up, Rita. Well, I'm not giving up on my hopes either. Chloe knows I want her out. I mean, literally, she won't do anything. She basically, yeah, I mean, honestly, let me tell you a story. Since we're getting ready to make another phone call or two, and this is in between calls because that's why it's called Captain's Log Supplemental, that Chloe basically drives me nuts. I mean, literally, makes threats, gets away with it. Doesn't do anything, gets away with it. Doesn't do jack shit at home, gets away with it. I mean, literally, it's everything she does. I mean, it's like, oh, I'm mentally ill. Now, maybe, but mentally ill people still don't violently go after people. They say it's BPD, but we won't bring that up in the curse sector. But the bottom line is, you know, um, no, so, my family's probably laughing their ass off going, you shouldn't have, uh, whatever it was, yada, 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 uh, uh, what do you call it? Got my hopes up, and I didn't really get my hopes up. Okay, literally, I did not get my hopes up at all, and to me, I'm still going ahead with getting her done, get her done, and so to me, I think it's really cool that we are um, doing it. So to me, I think it's awesome, So, um, but yeah. Anyways, phone calls are made. Uh, Everything's done. Just got coordinated with Chloe's mom yet again because Chloe's mom is gonna buy tickets today. Fortunately, like I said, there's a little small roadblock. Nothing major we can overcome. It just means either Chloe's got to set her sights a little slower and a little lower, which means going to her mother or staying here longer and getting the advocate to work with her. The advocate's willing, but the advocate also knows you can, even with a social worker. I mean, one place said it take 90 to 180 days. That's between 3 and 6 months to get her approved because she's out of state and she doesn't have any Medicaid and all this crap out there. So again, she's either stuck here or she's stuck there. And Chloe wants out so bad that she's willing to throw away Social Security, her disability, her retro check, everything else, just to go through the whatever it is. I mean, if you look at Chloe's past history, she's thrown away a lot, and a lot. And people look at that. And so to me, course of action is what to do. Now, I'm not complaining whatsoever, but like I said, Chloe's leaving. And, it's, she's determined, which is a good thing to be determined, but but I also think impatience is not a virtue that she has because patience is a virtue. And right now there is no patience. And because of it, we just hit a roadblock, to me, it's pretty bad, But to me, I'm not really worried because as my advocate told me last night, yesterday, she said to me outright, being awesome that she is, I love my advocate. She said, look, that she said outright that this might basically blow up in her face anyways because Chloe's running away, so um she supports Chloe leaving. She supports Chloe leaving. She supports me paying the money. But she also said she doesn't support Chloe being homeless either. And and so I know where the advoc's coming from. The advocate and the other advocate, they have their own plans. I know somewhat what it is, but still, it's kind of sad, that you have um, the advocates doing what they're doing. So, but anyways, like I said, I better get going. You know, you'll get another update as soon as we figure out what's going to happen now. I know Chloe's kind of upset, talking about that for a second. Being a fleet admiral, she is upset that Lieutenant Commander Crackpot's upset that this just hampers her ability to leave. She wants to leave. She's determined to leave, and well, she can leave. I mean, her mom would be in command to get her what needs to be done, and the thing is, it's between her and her mom to make things work. And so, I've offered a long range shuttle train, an Amtrak shuttle. Her mom offered Southwest. So we'll see how that works out. It's just time consuming, phone calls, tag, etc., etc. Well, Chloe was kind of down. She's like, she looked at me. Okay, this is what she said to me. She looked at me and she says, Admiral. I said, yeah. Do you think you could do better with these people on the phone? Not me. I basically say the same thing you said. Oh, I'm coming from out of state. They said, oh, well, we can't help you. So Chloe's like, well, how can they know? But here's the funny thing. There's people out there in the country that has programs, that has severe programs, that has homeless programs where they pay the homeless tickets to send the tickets to somewhere else. And, to other states. Well, this lady's basically said the hospital said, well, it's a bit cheaper for Chloe to go home than to go through us because she's not going to be medicated. Well, Chloe said it was voluntary. So technically, I believe Chloe needs to basically figure out what to do and initiate it. And right now there is nothing in on the Pennsylvania, like I said. So technically, either she still goes and lives homeless, or she goes directly the same route that they're planning, and then have her stationed on near the Columbus, where they could do what needs to be done with no trouble. Because right now, everyone is everyone is, in a stalemate, and so she wants out. She can still get out. She's just got to coordinate with her mom. I'm with it too. It's just right now, I think from a fleet admiral's perspective, she chose the wrong time to leave because it's nothing but getting roadblocks. I mean, my advocate supported, my other advocate supported, my third and fourth advocate supported, Chloe's mom supports it, but we're getting to the point where how do you find her a job, and how do you, her mom's probably going to end up trying to get her on disability in Ohio with transferring everything, which takes a long time. And I mean, I know her mom wants her here because her mom really doesn't want to deal with her, but we'll find out what happens. So to me, it's a complicated issue because Chloe wants to leave and she's determined to leave, which is fine. But she's also determined to leave. And I think in some ways she's determined to leave under the distress of fear. But that's just me. It could be I'm wrong. She might just be tired, like she said, of waiting for Social Security and not getting an income. I mean, we really don't know what's going on there. I mean, in my opinion, we don't know what's going on in Chloe's head. We're not inside Chloe's head. That'd be an interesting TV show to start. Inside Chloe's head. And find out there's a little kid in there controlling everything. I mean, honestly, it sounds funny, But, the point is, like I said, inside Chloe's head, it might be an interesting concept, but, my advocates, they're just like, we need to work together to better ourselves, to get Chloe to go bye-bye. So, we're looking at that as an option. So, but anywho, I thought I'd share that with you all because, I love you all. And, the joke side, inside out, and, um, You know, honestly, I think Aaron, if he was alive, would be proud of me on a Facebook thing getting rid of it because it took a lot of my time. I mean, I spent more time on Facebook than anything else. But this morning, I've been spending a lot of time in videos and phone calls. So, anywho, you know, that's all I got to say for right now. I'll give you another update a little later once we know what's going on. So, Captain's Log out, Captain's Log Supplemental out, USS Excelsior, NCC 77246. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Hit that bell notification, new content. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Please leave comments. Just keep it nice as all we ask. Thanks for watching, everyone. Captain's Log out. NCC 77246. This transmission ends now.